Many of you will say, saving money is often considered a smart financial habit. And yes, we're taught so from a young age to save for the future, build an emergency fund, and avoid unnecessary spending. But what if I told you that saving too much could actually hurt the economy? Welcome to the Paradox of Thrift. In today's video, we'll explore how saving money can backfire on a larger scale, especially when everyone does it at once. It sounds odd, right? After all, are we told that the more we save, the better off we'll be in the long run? But here's the catch: when too many people focus on saving and cutting spending, it can actually lead to a slower and shrinked economy. So, how does this work? Let's dive into the concept and take a closer look at some real-world examples, like the 2008 financial crisis and the COVID-19 lockdowns, to understand why saving more might not always be the answer. Stay with me as I will be breaking it down for you now. To get a clear picture of the paradox of thrift, let's first understand the basics. This paradox, coined by the British economist John Maynard Keynes, suggests that while saving is a good thing on an individual level, it can have negative consequences when too many people do it at the same time. Well, here's the idea. When people save more and spend less, businesses see a decline in sales. With less money circulating in the economy, companies are forced to cut back on production and sometimes lay off employees. And this creates a cycle where people lose jobs, earn less, and are even less likely to spend money, which only deepens the economic slowdown. So, saving money is great for your personal finances, but when it's done in a large scale by the entire population, it can lead also to lower demand, job cuts, and a weaker economy overall. It's like a vicious cycle, and we see this happen especially during economic downturns. Let's take a look at two major events to better understand this concept: the 2008 financial crisis and the COVID-19 lockdowns. Both of these events show how the paradox of thrift plays out in the real world. During the 2008 financial crisis, many people had fears of losing their jobs, economic instability, tried to increase their savings, and cut back on spending. While this was a smart move on an individual level, however, it slowed down the economy significantly. With people spending less, businesses had their sales drop. This led to more layoffs, which further reduced spending power, creating a deep recession. Fast forward to 2020, during the COVID-19 lockdowns. As the pandemic hit, many people started saving more due to uncertainty. Like, people were not buying new cars, clothes, electronics, and so on. Therefore, with reduced consumer spending across sectors, businesses struggled to stay in the game. The lockdowns caused a huge decline in demand, and that's where the economy took a hit. In both cases, the focus on saving and cutting back spending was actually counterproductive to overall economic recovery. So, if saving too much hurts the economy, what's the solution? Well, spending. I know it may sound odd, but spending can actually play a vital role in keeping the economy strong. Here's why. When we spend money, it stimulates demand for goods and services. Businesses respond by producing more, which means they need to hire more workers. More jobs lead to higher income, which, in turn, increases spending, creating a positive feedback loop that drives economic growth. Think about it this way: consumer spending accounts for about 70% of the US economy. When we spend, it helps businesses thrive, encourages innovation, and creates a healthier economy. So, when we spend wisely, not recklessly, it can keep businesses alive and fuel economic recovery. To conclude, while saving is important for personal finances, excessive saving, especially when it's widespread, can hurt the broader economy. Instead of just focusing on saving, it's important to balance it with spending that supports businesses and jobs. After all, a healthy economy needs a healthy cash flow. So, the next time you think about stashing away extra cash, remember the paradox of thrift. Yes, saving is important, but so is spending wisely, especially when it comes to keeping the economy strong. I hope this video helped explain the economic concept of the paradox of thrift and gave you some insight into how the balance of saving and spending affects the world around us. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Thin Talk Academy for more financial insights to help you to reach financially independent, and leave a comment with your thoughts on the paradox of thrift. What do you think? Is saving too much harmful to the economy, or is it necessary? Let me know your opinion below. Thanks for watching.